Alright, well we wait for the game to be drawn and the racers to set up. We can look at some cards and play some Yu-Gi-Oh! So, on the left we got
They're not too bad.
MisterZimbu, the living punching bag, I guess?
Oh, that's Bonus Kun from Waku Waku 7.
Is it a punching bag?
Yes. It's supposed to be a parody of Ryu.
He's got the bandana. Win rate of 50%, 4-4 stats. Joined in MT14, so this is their third one. And does not trust the mods with his flavor text.
50% win rate. To get there in just 3 tournaments is pretty good.
Yeah?
Guess
so.
I think this is not okay. This is not included in the restrictions, but I feel like this is a question that should be asked for this. Because I think I know what game this is.
Oh, this game. This is fantastic.
Should I ask the experience question?
Oh, never mind. The one that I think already got with
yeah.
just redrawn was the great one.
This is line 121. You probably don't have it open. I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Wait, it's this game? I played this game.
Well, this one's getting redrawn because Withhelde displayed it.
Oh.
But no, the game that I drew.
The new one.
It's not a restriction, so I guess I guess I won't do it. It's not on the sheet, so.
Right, and while that is going on, our second player, Withhelde, is an OG, which means that they joined in MT1. And you can see win rate of 52, so pretty close actually in win rate, but maybe 17-16, like sample size wise, it's better than 4-4. And then joined in MT1, got 9th, which I'm not sure means much because...
There's 32 people there?
Yeah, exactly. And then she's just here for the rejects.
Well, this is going to be not a rejected game. This is
amazingly enough.
Yeah, maybe it should be.
I'm gonna trust the other testers on this.
This was not one that I tested, so I won't be able to offer any personal opinions.
Yeah, I didn't test it either.
I guess FFAO's testing notes say something like, there's like some jump scares a little bit in it.
This is scary. Even just like hearing the name of this game is terrifying enough. Internet Dirigible thought it was good, so.
Trying to remember what I know of Internet Dirigible and FFAO's abilities as a tester in this sort of game and how that might reflect on the test times I'm looking at.
I don't think this is one of ID's Internet Dirigible's strengths.
He tested it, so.
Yeah,
he
that's why
obviously did
we're
okay.
that's why we're talking about him.
Like, I mean, I
mean,
don't know the
time's not
game.
bad.
I don't know the game, but I can guess the genre from the name.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that kind of game.
This is probably one of the scariest titled games you could ever play in
Yeah,
this stream
like if I
tournament.
drew this, I would just forfeit before it starts.
That's pretty extreme. You joined so many mystery tournament matches of your own free will, but if you pulled this in your actual match, this is the one that would just send you home.
I mean,
Keep in
that,
mind, Maurice, I had a game like this in Reject, and both Sir Nico and Saiho said that it would be perfectly acceptable for top 8. So, and it was probably a lot meaner than this one is.
Well,
Hello.
ID played well, and FFAO is a strong player. Hey,
I don't want a crowd. I won't stay. But this game is much. I just assumed. I couldn't believe that that FFAO didn't immediately reject it, and so I was like, well, okay, I'll test it, and it was actually pretty good. It's very playable. Has an actual good difficulty curve. And it's the reason that it's long is just because it's a long goal. But I think that I think I played pretty decently. I didn't actually have that many deaths, especially in the first most of it. So
And it's long. This is like a 40-minute goal. That's not long. This has an estimate of 30 minutes, from like 30 to 40 minutes. It's
how
not
long
long.
did it take? How long did it take me? I remember it being long. It's just
36
a lot of
minutes.
levels, I guess. It took me 37. I played really well. I don't know. I didn't have. In the first 50 levels, I had like 3 deaths. So we'll see. But I think in general, this is a good platformer. We could just forget the context. If you forget the context, it's a good platform. I'll say that. And that's as much as I need to say.
yeah, and let's take a look at the context, because the context is, I wanna conquer the Blow Game 2, submitted by Polari, and we're going to beat the 3rd boss.
so I think
that's
everyone
Scary.
in our community, anyone who'd be hanging out as a viewer here, probably knows that any game title that starts with "I wanna," verb, the noun, or whatever, has some kind of roots that trace back to a game called "I Wanna Be the Guy,"
Yeah.
which was a very specific sort of platformer that required a lot of precision. And would just do really mean things. There'd be a spike on the floor and you jump over it and it would shoot up and kill you, and now you know that, okay, next time I need to do something to get around the spike, right? Kind of just straight up trolling you a little bit. And for some reason, it took off and became its whole entire genre of platformers, so probably that's where this is going to fall under.
Yes, normally these kind of games would not be allowed in MT. They're like not good for MT because a lot of it's just straight up guesswork. But apparently this one's good. Yeah, I have played I Want to Be the Guy and Bashi. Bashi is actually like really good. I don't think I Want to Be the Guy is good at all, but Bashi is actually good.
I think all
Okay.
of these games suck.
One more thing. This is good.
Okay.
There are like 5 trolls in this game. Maybe there's less than 10, and they're all just like, you think a jump is really hard, and then it ends up a lot easier. They're like positive trolls.
So you think this game is more about platforming skill and not so much about learning the traps?
It's completely not learning traps at all. It's all execution.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Or else I wouldn't have because that's why I normally hate these kinds of games for MT, and honestly to play, because they're just like random. But that's, in my opinion, this doesn't really have any.
That green Rainbow?
Where?
The mouse cursor on withheld screen, it was green Rainbow. I think it was Rainbow. It looked like the bows.
I missed it.
It was there for like a frame.
Well, yeah, the fan games are usually better, actually. Though, I don't know, I played the Big Adventure of Iwata's Life 2 in Reject, and that game was 100% guesswork, so... Sir
I
Nico's
tested
explanation was, his explanation was that good enough players, you'll be about 50-50 on guessing whether it'll troll or not troll you, so it'll end up to just being platforming skill in the end, and I couldn't even explain how incorrect that was.
I tested one that had like a couple, but I don't know, the checkpoints are so close that like you probably die to it and then you do it again next time and it's fine.
You
Like,
roll your eyes.
yeah, and then you keep going. I don't know, like it depends how offensive it is, depends how far apart the checkpoints are. There really is no rhyme or reason to the structure of the title of these games, though, huh?
No, it's just I want to verb the noun.
What does blow game even mean?
I don't know what it means.
I thought it
It
was
doesn't
maybe
mean anything.
it was maybe like talking about the witness and Braid.
You launch it and it's just a puzzle game. It's not even a platformer.
Well, yeah, it's like a parody of the witness.
It is a platformer. You're just jumping around on one of those grids from The Witness.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Cyro.
I decided this would
Oh,
be
somebody's
the day.
somebody's still getting joped.
I have forgotten where the link is to see the.
It's in commentary channel in the pins.
Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, I saw the name and I decided this is the game I will commentate with you fine people.
I'm looking at the race. I'm seeing all but one person ready.
It's jope, isn't it?
Yes. Looks like Exuno's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, no one's getting joped anymore. It's just
Job is joping himself.
you won't get out.
I feel like I used to know the command to override Joke Buster, and I don't remember
It's
it.
force override for other people, but can't you just like force unenter someone if you're like a mod? Oh yeah, I guess you could just new game it.
Yeah, that works.
That's a way to get around jope, actually.
There he goes.
Is new game
Change-
then set the game afterwards.
Just reset the game, and then the race starts immediately. Strange. All right. Well, I say immediately, but okay, here we go. Immediately, there are spikes just shooting off somewhere, but they seem to be no threat whatsoever.
And Kirby music. And boo.
Straight out of
Surprise.
Chip and Dale. This is weirdly puzzly.
Yeah, you gotta find these hidden blocks now suddenly.
Oh, it's a Kaizo game.
That's horrible.
Sort of. Withhelde's the first one to find any of them, really.
Oh, smart Withheld testing whether there's gonna be one at the top right there.
So when do you think we'll see a shell jump?
I hope they are. You're gonna have to do like 5 mid-airs. Didn't Internet Original say that there were like less than 10 trolls? I think we've already seen like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've all been like not dangerous.
Yeah, they're untrolls.
So either this game is 3 minutes long, or those weren't trolls.
Well, we know it's about 30 to 40 minutes based off of our testers.
Oh,
though
Trollface.
everyone brings their own experiences to the games. So
Oh, I love 2008.
Is that what they meant?
Trolled.
They just meant there'd be a bunch of troll faces.
we already have a forfeit from Sephiroth Shadow. Don't know if that's like a live split misfire or something. We do actually see our first death from MisterZimbu.
Aw.
Maybe they got to the troll face and decided they had better things to do.
No.
I don't even know how MisterZimbu died on that bottom left corner spike. I wonder if he thought maybe like it was like a secret or something and you got to go through the spike. I don't know.
See, they're trying to think about this game as if it was an I Want to Be the Guy game and not just like a normal platformer.
So the little red boxes that turn green, those are checkpoints, and you can shoot them to activate them, right?
Yes.
Am I seeing that correctly? That they say "wuss" on them?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's
Yeah, they do.
normal. That's normal for easy mode in these games.
Yeah, I love 2008.
Yep.
I saw a lot of I Want to Be the Guy as somebody who was a something awful kid.
Jesus.
As someone who still goes to something awful, I also saw a lot of that.
Oh no. Just
It was
jumps right into the spike.
Actually, crashes that had Sephiroth Shadow not able to play the game, so hopefully things stay stable for our players. It looks like it's been that way so far. Another death from MisterZimbu pretty late into a stage.
Yeah, this is a brutal one because the screen is so long.
We did also have a fake out on.
Yeah, that was like a
Fake out
huge
trick.
fake out.
Yeah. Fake spike and a fake corridor.
Oh no.
I wouldn't have really
Oh,
recognized
Was that
was
Withhelde's
his
first death?
switch,
That was the
Ooh.
second one. Half
Second
the
one.
side of the spike.
but a costly one. Having trouble hitting the checkpoint. You guys
Yeah.
get it?
But did make sure to do it, so it's good to see that she didn't hit it at first.
Always a good
Oh, no.
sign
These
of
are
a
so
good racer.
These spikes are so fast. She gonna make
You're gonna
it!
speed up at the,
Ooh.
you're gonna speed up at the end. Aw.
Yeah, you do
Even
kind
I
of have
thought
to
the
go
game
all
was
the
gonna
way to the
troll.
other side, but
Skin of her
Nope.
teeth there.
Is this a Kirby like remix? Like this doesn't sound like it's from a game. It sounds like there's
It
like
is.
Oh,
5
no, it's
different
the
sound
moon.
fonts.
No, we're on the moon.
Oh. Well, this is definitely.
Sweet.
Oh wait, is this like DuckTales Game Boy or something? Because
It
it's not what
might
it sounds like on the NES.
Maybe it's just
No.
pitch shifted.
No, it doesn't even sound remotely like this on the NES.
I can't tell if Withhelde lost her double jump. Oh, okay, she's just not getting these corner jumps. So whenever her jump is not high enough to get to the next platform,
Oh.
she's jumped too late and is actually just double
damn.
jumping.
Yeah, there's no coyote time.
Yeah, Zimbu is kind of making some time back, trying to still keep this in the race, still thinking that the game's gonna troll you.
MisterZimbu, I feel like making up some time. I don't know.
Definitely.
That death was a little bad.
Here we go. Nice.
And
Oh, also dies.
No, this doesn't even sound like Game Boy either. It just sounds like it's just like a chiptune remix of it. A chiptune remix of a chiptune song.
Why do they reset the music when you die? This is a game about doing hard stuff. You're probably gonna die a lot. Don't restart the music when you die.
saw the edge of that spike right there. That's a clever way to hide it.
I mean, it just seems like it would be harder to code it to not reset than do that.
No, it wouldn't be.
Oh,
Resets every
okay.
time.
Never mind.
This is a conscious choice.
So they just made a bad. They just made a bad.
Comments on the download site say exactly that. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I mean, this
It's
is
just
a
such
good part of
small
the
thing.
song.
That
All right, MisterZimbu at the moon as well.
Oh, just barely.
synchronized deaths from the players. Yeah, this DuckTales theme reminds me of if you go on YouTube, and I think you might be able to find it just by typing in Drunk Tales. Someone was playing the Game Boy, I think, version of DuckTales, and did something weird to their cartridge or whatever. So it was like playing the wrong memory values for the songs.
It reminds me of you know, because like it sounds pretty similar. What it reminds me of is that new hack that came out, Super Mario World from memory, and it's like the music that's in that. I was playing that hack and it was so funny. Like, it's one of the best Super Mario World hacks I've ever played. It was a group of hackers trying to recreate Super Mario World from their memory.
Yeah, they didn't.
And like
get to look at the
everything's
original
close.
stuff.
It's close, but it's not quite there.
That sounds like some sort of.
And the
on
music
some
is
level,
recreated from memory too. And wow, it's something.
on some level, that sounds like some sort of liminal dream nightmare.
Yeah, basically. All hoping to one-shot another screen. The game's pretty tame so far, man. I don't know.
It's almost boring, if you ask me. Like, these screens are laughable.
Yeah, well, this jump is a little...
Yeah, but I mean, just double jump earlier. Don't press right so early.
Yeah.
We have Yoku blocks.
Reverse troll.
And there's a save point on every screen? I mean, I don't know. It seems very easy.
Triforce. Triforce.
What does it mean? Can you
God,
touch it
Epic
and gain
Legend
infinite
Zelda.
power?
Obviously, that was the secret exit.
Just run right. Just run
yeah,
right.
just hold right. That's what I would do. I mean, worst thing is you're gonna die and know where you're gonna die.
Look,
This is just-
Withhelde's being
this
a
is
little
time lost.
paranoid,
Yeah, just
but
hold right.
honestly, I think it's good instincts.
No, disagree. Just run. At this point, she could have run, died, respawned, and then got to the point where she was faster.
MisterZimbu is gonna finish this room first. Just jump to the right.
Yeah, Zimbu make up a lot of time on this screen. Didn't die on that little spike jump.
Here he comes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a reverse roll.
The game's been nothing but nice this whole time. Wow, look at the catch up.
Yeah, Zimbu just going.
well, yeah. Just hold right.
Made a lot of time.
Also, even if you die, there's a oh, it's
Senbon
it's
Sakura? Oh, this
what
game! I
color
know
it's-
this game.
Oh, that was a hard boss.
Yeah,
Are
Senbon
we gonna
Sakura.
get-
Yeah, because that's from another I want to be like I want to be the guy fan game.
Yeah.
Where there's like a really famous boss fight against Miku doing Senbon Sakura.
Are we gonna get demonetized for heart? For
But this is
Miku?
Gold Saucer.
They didn't
Gold Saucer.
they didn't play any of Senbon Sakura.
Yeah, it is the gold saucer.
Anyway, we've got a lead change. Like just like 30 seconds gone because
Yep.
too much hesitation.
Withhelde did say she was scared of this game when it got pulled.
I was scared of this game when it got pulled.
And we saw that fear come through her gameplay and actually have an effect on the race.
Yeah.
This is like an actual skillful platformer.
Yeah, but, like maybe if you don't know these games, you would have an easier time with this game. You would just be like,
Or-
oh, haha, the game is just like helping me sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be pretty hard to be, especially in our community, and like have not been enough in the gamer
Zimbu,
sphere to know what
no.
I want to be the guy is.
Why would you
Very,
jump
very-
there?
Very
What a-
nasty death.
What a blessed existence that must be. To not know what I want to be the guy is.
They definitely have seen at least one Rage platformer. I'd wager that most people out there know of at least one. If not, I want to be the guy, then Cat Mario probably.
So
Yeah, but
Sideball action.
I feel like this game's already tipped its hand as to what it's all about. By the time you get to that room,
A natural, skillful, fun platformer.
with a couple of
Withhelde-
goofs that are meant to kind of make you go whoa, and then
There
no,
we go.
actually it's real.
Haha, it's so funny.
And Withhelde has taken her lead back.
yeah.
Yeah, ever since MisterZimbu just randomly jumped into a spike that had no business
Yeah.
jumping into, like could have just walked under.
These rooms are actually like passable now. Like they're not completely trivial.
Yeah. Are we even allowed to put this in the I want to be the guy fan games tag on SRL? Like, this isn't much of an I want to be the guy fan game. It just feels so wrong.
You're a little dumb sprite guy. You shoot the checkpoint. It's a box that lights up. It's fine.
There's a lot of slide.
This,
Like
The
this,
spikes.
this can't be an I want to be the guy fan game because the game is good.
Is
We
it?
got some pretty tricky jumps. Got to kind of spam that double jump into the ceiling.
Yeah.
To increase
Yeah, I don't
your
know.
consistency.
I would have accepted this, but like, I wouldn't have been happy about it.
Don't double jump here.
Yeah, do a late double.
Oh. Oh, that's so painful
Yeah,
every
that
time
was
it
a, that was a
happens.
really bad death
Ooh.
because Mr.
Yeah.
Zimbu is right here. Again.
Oh my god.
I would have hesitated before that jump. I've made exactly that jump in this sort of game before, and something about the way that I sort of process the way that those triangles take up space is wrong. So I just move in a way that is you're not meant to move.
And we're
it
back into
causes me
Kirby.
grief.
Is this different, Kirby?
I don't know. I can't hear any
Isn't
sound.
this Pokemon card game?
I think it's Kirby's Adventure.
Yeah, it's Kirby's Adventure.
Oh.
Double click on Withhelde's window
No.
just to make
Oh
sure
yeah,
that.
because my Twitch is muted by default.
Yep.
I forgot.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Kirby's Adventure. I don't know where, but I know it is.
It's like one of the water stages or something.
Given how many times in my life I've played it, I should like know off the top of my head.
Right, we're synced.
Well, I played Nightmare and
Boost
Dream
through.
before. Yeah, floor 36 for both. There's a nice little progress counter for everybody out there too.
Yep, in Comic Sans.
That's great.
So
I do that on my stream
can-
when I need to put something up there quick. I just always throw it in Comic Sans.
You can use your double jump on this fall here, and Zimbu
So-
used it but jumped into the spike on the right.
Yeah. Oh, they both cleared at the same time.
Look at that.
Ah, don't jump there. That's a walk-off.
Yeah.
The walk-off.
It's tricky
Giant triangle.
because your main jump seems to be like bigger than your double jump, so you kind of
no.
gotta develop muscle memory for both jumps.
Oh, Mr. Zimbu didn't hit the platform.
It's amazing how like Withhelde gets like a lead, and MisterZimbu is way behind, but then it evens out, and then it happens again. They really
Yeah.
have problems with different things.
I think it's also just like you can make progress very quickly. So if one person gets in the flow when the other person's died,
Hmm.
then it definitely creates an opening.
But that was close.
I wouldn't have picked this as the game though, where you know, something would be a problem for one player and not the other,
Yeah.
and then have those roles switch right at some point later on.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Like those jumps with the low ceiling above the spike, you really gotta just basically double tap your jump. Yeah, like that. Oh, where are we going? Big troll face.
I don't know. I'll let you know when this purple screen goes
I
away.
love 2008. Oh, suddenly
Oh God, we're splitting.
Pink.
We're
Oh, they-
splitting.
They went different ways, but it looks the same.
Okay.
Well, that's the point of that.
That's a funny troll.
Roll.
MisterZimbu able to curl back around after realizing that that was a double jump, not a regular jump.
Two different
we are-
paths.
We are neck and neck right here.
Yeah. Ah.
Zimbu's looking to take the lead definitively. One last spike does get over it.
Yeah, just flying through that section.
Do we know how long this is?
30 to
minutes?
40 minutes.
Yeah, 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh. It's a bad touch there.
So we're probably looking at 100 floors then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think that long.
75 levels from Internet Intelligible in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this must get like really hard later. Then.
That could have been a hard jump for Withhelde at the end there.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
looked like that was actually hard.
Oh, MisterZimbu
Zimbu's
just
turn.
double jumps it.
Nice. So more wiggle room there than it looks.
Oh, now
perhaps.
we can
No,
wall jump.
jumps.
Oh,
yeah,
but
I've heard this was bad.
you slide really awkwardly down it, huh?
And you stick to it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't seem... Sliding does not seem great.
Oh, we're going back. Great. Oh. Can you
Why
double
is it-
jump every time?
No.
Or you can do the Celeste jump.
Oh, that was a real bad death for Withheld.
Oh,
Zimbu-
yeah.
Okay, Zimbu is through.
That...
That could be big. Like this is
Mhm.
this is like a minute.
That's definitely going to be pretty big.
Without
You gotta feel
trying
really
out
good when you-
how this works, or
Yeah, so wall jumps, you never know what kind of wall jump you're dealing with in a game, right? Do you press away from the wall
Yeah.
and then jump? Do you press towards the wall? Do you...
do you stick to
There's
the
all
wall,
kinds of... Mm-hmm.
or like semi-stick,
And-
like in Super Meat Boy?
And sometimes it's like... Sometimes it's just wrong from the way it feels like it should be.
This looks like it does not... Like the sliding... The wall slide here does not feel very particularly good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like get set to a speed down immediately. I think that's the issue.
Yeah.
What's the game with your favorite wall jumps, everybody? Like best feeling wall jumps. I think Super Meat Boy is up there for me.
That's pretty good. It's not Super Metroid, I'll tell you that.
Metroid Dread.
Mm,
Metroid Dread's wall jump is pretty good.
I like how Ninja Gaiden 1's feel.
Yeah.
it's not... I don't know if it's good, but special shout out to Batman on the NES's wall jumps.
That's a good, yeah, that's a really good one too. I
It's
really
got-
like those.
It's got like an animation where he sticks to the wall a little bit.
Yeah. We're fighting the troll face. Okay, the troll face died.
It's gone.
We did it.
Is that a safe spot that MisterZimbu's in? I think that was a safe spot.
Oh,
And now we're in Apple Land.
Uh-oh, this is a sight you never want to see in these games.
yeah.
Yep.
It's
I mean, in this
apples.
game, I wouldn't even care. I would just ignore
they
all
do
the
kill you.
apples.
Withheld has reached the halfway point of what is easily the longest and hardest.
They're more like
screen.
large cherries.
I do think that would be funny, in particular, like... If in this one the apples didn't do anything to you.
They
They're
probably
just there.
don't. Well, they kill
No,
you.
they
We
do.
already saw that they killed you.
Right, where does Zimbu go?
But they don't
Go up,
fly. or
jump out.
anything.
Can you make that jump?
I think
can make it.
you
Oh,
can
yeah.
you can jump 4 tiles high if you jump and double jump. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
that was
Mr.
bold.
Zimbu just tried to like save point reset, I think.
Shoot the checkpoint and then reset and
Yeah.
end up back at the
No,
checkpoint.
it doesn't work in this
Wow.
game.
I think it never works because it
sucks.
saves your position, doesn't it?
No, it works in Boshi.
No, you do the floating thing, right? Because it saves your position.
Oh wait, something works with like save points in Boshi.
Alright, what's the music?
Who is that guy from?
It's probably Toho music, isn't it? No,
I
it's.
think he's from a fighting game, but I don't remember.
So it was Valuigi.
It's one of
Oh.
those things I've seen
Or-
on Salty
or-
Bet, and I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, I thought
If it's on Salty Bet, it's probably not from a fighting game.
Well, there's lots of fighting games that nobody knows about.
Yeah, I don't know about it, so I don't know where that character's from.
some sort of
Oh,
comedy.
I would have double
form.
jumped there. Of Mr. Zimbu.
At the bottom.
Yeah. Just so I can kind of prepare myself a bit better.
Japanese
he's-
version of Marvel.
Oh
Superheroes versus-
yeah. Okay, I remember him now.
Withheld, I think, intentionally checking to see if apples were deadly there. Jumping
Oh,
into the
missed the
very
platform.
first one.
This is weird. The level is like inverted.
It's like someone was like, "Oh yeah, those old Game Boy games, they're all like greens, right? Like that, like this." And it's like, "Well, no, not really. This looks wrong, but good try."
Funny epic retro game reference.
Zimbu, come on, you gotta jump through the shaft there.
Yeah, you gotta go through the middle.
Something's
Yeah.
gonna happen, right?
Yeah, like the apple is gonna disappear when you go through the shaft.
2008, we're at the end of history. That means everything retro is nostalgic.
Oh, without you know what? I appreciate the attempt Withheld, but I don't know if that's worth it.
Is this the start of Bad Apple? And that's
No.
why it's black and white, and that's why there's apples, and it just hasn't really gotten started yet.
No, because Bad Apple doesn't sound like this.
Yep, sure enough, falling down the shaft as
Also, it doesn't go green.
If it's a green apple.
That's a ripe apple.
Yeah, that's not a bad apple.
Oh.
Wait, what? Did you not
Whoa.
did you not get the
That was a
checkpoint?
troll.
Or was there none?
Did not
No,
get the
it's right there.
checkpoint.
Did not get it.
He didn't shoot the checkpoint.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, that was an actual troll. If you mash jump to get up there, you're gonna skip the checkpoint unless you stop. But that's a very obvious looking at it troll. It's just like you were trying to go too fast.
oh, and this is a long level. Like screen.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like an easy re-clear for Zimbu, right? Has already died a couple times trying to do it again.
Yeah. But he's gotten past the part that he did die on now.
Yeah,
I got the
that is
checkpoint.
allowing Withheld to catch back up.
Oh, well, I mean, I thought that when you said, oh, he jumped too fast, I thought it was at the very bottom, where you entered
Oh,
the
you
room.
got plenty of time to react to
Well,
that.
what the hell, then?
He got excited. He went too fast.
That was a kind of clever troll though, because if you're like not thinking, you're just like, okay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna go up.
sure.
I wouldn't even call it a troll, honestly.
I would get hit by it, so I'm gonna call it a troll.
Anyway, I bet Mr. Zimbu pressed the shoot button and assumed it worked, but was like inside the hitbox in a weird way, and it didn't register.
Hmm.
Yeah, CFFAO, it is Bad Apple, right? It just hasn't gotten
Doesn't
past
sound
the
like
intro.
it.
Well, it hasn't started yet. It's like a really long
It's like
intro.
That's what it sounds like at the start. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound anything like Bad Apple at the start.
I mean, I don't think. I have bad news for you. I don't think this is going to get started at this point.
Oh, yeah, there's the beat. I know
Players are
this
even
beat.
avoiding the spikes that are like upside down.
Yeah, these base kicks. That's bad apple.
Except everything else isn't.
Well, yeah, but the base
I
kicks
mean,
are.
DuckTales was wrong too. Here
Now
it
it's
is.
bad apple. Yeah, now it's
Told
bad
ya.
apple. This is the actual start of bad apple. They forgot what song they were doing at the start.
Now will Withheld get stuck and not hit the checkpoint?
Oh, she hit the
Nope,
checkpoint.
shit, the checkpoint.
We are
The
back
three-floor
very
jam.
close again. 15 screens left to go.
A player's not using the just drop out platform then double jump tech enough, like right here. Zimbu trying to jump up and like there's a platform right there. You just fall off.
Mm.
Is going to get through okay. The screen looks pretty tame.
Still did jump that time for whatever reason. Oh, crazy color land.
Yeah, I hate these colors.
This is like when you go into RetroArch and you play around with the color palettes and you just like mash through all of them as fast as you can. That's what this game looks like. I have this problem because I loaded up on my PS2 because I can play my PS2 in bed. I'm like, okay, I'll play Metal Gear on it. But the only problem is because I have it on like, I have a palette that looks like MisterZimbu screen for the menu.
Zimbu, no.
And when I take screenshots, the palette bleeds through to the screenshot, so like Metal Gear is like all blue. Oh, that's a tight lip. Runs right into the apple.
Okay,
It's not
gets
gonna
through
fall
that
up.
time.
You could say that was a bad apple.
You could
Probably not
say
even
that.
playing.
You can't make a 5-tile jump, unfortunately. so
Yeah.
But the apple's not doing anything.
It was deadly. It was not good, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that was a not good apple.
Look, it's clearly minding its own business. Whether or not it's fatal is irrelevant.
I would not say irrelevant.
Fatal apple. It's fine, it's just not a fatal apple. It's good.
Withheld is
Fatal.
through another screen.
Without catching up.
Just 2 floors back.
Yeah, there you go. Drop off the platform, then double jump.
And she's
You
clearing
do
this
it.
one first try.
Yeah.
We can hear the music.
It's still not gonna get into the song at all, but you know, close enough.
That's the song that goes like...
Da-da-da-dun,
Yeah,
As I
that
said, I actually know the words. I'm not gonna sing along, but I've already done that twice in a FH stream while we were setting up.
I do feel like we've seen
If-
a.
Oh,
If
second try,
if 5 people
nice.
subscribe right now, I'll sing it.
Second try.
Same screen now.
Not quite second try on this one.
I do feel we've seen like a thorough test of both these competitors here today.
Withheld
No,
opted
this
to
can't be
jump
the
on the
bottom.
platform on the right instead of the one on the left where there is a spike that causes problems.
Jumping too late.
You would just walk under this apple? Has Zimbu tried that?
You can't. He
Okay.
tried it and he died.
One last apple. Zimbu is clear.
Oh, the revenge of the wall jumps.
We'll see if Zimbu clears this as easily as last time.
Yeah, Zimbu did way better on the wall jumps.
Yeah, I'm sure Withheld's going to be thrilled to see these weird
Yeah.
walls come back. So you do get a double jump or no?
It didn't look
Yes.
like it.
I think. Well, no, because there were jumps before that required it. Like, there was no possible way to do it unless you had a double jump. Because, like, you had to jump... It was only one wall, and you had to jump back.
It doesn't look like he's
So, like,
got a wall
that
jump.
wouldn't be possible without a double jump.
It doesn't look like he's got
Well,
a wall jump.
you can just curl around though. Like you get control in the air fast enough to just go back to the wall.
Yeah,
On your wall jump.
but I don't think you have a double jump
sucks, then.
after the wall jump.
I would think if you didn't double jump before you touch the wall, you know, you could keep your double jump from the floor.
Maybe?
But
Like
I
a,
haven't even.
it's like a 50-50 thing that I would try out the first time I reach these.
Yeah, and I haven't seen Zimbu even try to do it. Well, I'm obviously if he did try, I wouldn't know if he didn't have it, right? But I haven't seen him do a double jump at the top, and I feel like probably you would if you could.
Oh.
It's made the jump through.
A lot of apples in this room. Ooh, and a full jump is not okay. I literally think the music resetting is enough for me to just like not have a good time with this game.
Yeah, that alone would make me want to reject it.
Every time it goes do 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 do.
Reject, unfun. Because no music.
Like it would make such a huge difference to the play experience. All right, Withhelde, let's go. There it is. Zimbu as well. Has to get right to the edge of that platform to make this jump. That was a double jump, curled around the platform, touches the spike from the side. See, like it was just getting going and now it's gone again. It's frustrating.
I'm gonna go load up Taiko and play it on there.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, Rickry, are you abdicating to
Oh,
reject
Withhelde.
all I Want to Be the Guy games?
Withhelde almost had it. Oh god, I hate this removing more.
Ooh. They went Game Boy, now they're
Hey,
going
this
Virtual
game doesn't
Boy.
even show you.
Oh yeah,
like,
this is Virtual Boy.
What is
They-
this color
they just-
palette?
We went from
They just
Pokemon
forgot
Blue
how
to
to do it.
Pokemon Red.
This is another RetroArch palette. This is the stupid one that, like, why would you ever use this?
On
Trying to
Speed
be
Gaming-
Virtual Boy?
On
It's
Speed
not even
Gaming
virtual.
League, we would let the players use any palette they wanted when we played Game Boy games.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Dragon Dark said, "Oh, really?" and opted for the most hideous neon pink and green thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And
I
we were
remember that.
powerless to stop him.
You
I love you,
disqualified
I love
him,
you,
right?
Dragon Dark.
You disqualified him for
No,
that?
I think he won the whole episode.
Yeah, Dragon Dark's really good, so that's not a surprise. You gotta be really good to speedrun Draken. That's like you gotta be a top level speedrunner to speedrun Draken.
It'd be a
because you have
top
to have-
level something.
you have to be have top level patience.
It's like these rooms are getting easier suddenly.
A little bit.
I think the players are getting better.
No, I mean look at this. This room had nothing in it, like except for the end
Yeah, I mean,
maybe.
that room was.
But I mean, except for that end, and if Zimbu hadn't jumped there, he would have made it. I think this room is free.
So
This
you
is
feel
funny,
like
we-
the dev just ran out of ideas?
I mean, it's tough to say with a platformer, but like I haven't really seen.
I want to be the guy. You can't really add that many mechanics to it.
It's not really
A lot
about
of-
ideas.
Yeah.
A lot of these platformers, I don't know.
No, they certainly have some ideas, for sure. Oh, there we go. That was a good fall.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
none
the
of these
music.
apples seem happy by a falling on him.
The music is going. Oh no, the music stopped.
Oh, Zimbu dies at the end of the stage. Withhelde dies again.
I
As well.
I only know the words because of Taiko.
We didn't get that far.
I used to know. I think there might be like official English lyrics. And I used to know a chorus or something.
Ah,
All right, one more try from Zimbu. Oh, had the correct hesitation. Just needed to follow through with holding the
Yeah.
D-pad.
yeah, stopped holding left at the last moment.
Withhelde is really having trouble with this jump here.
How about the music is going again?
That's true. She's not dying, so
At this time, I
Now at
believe we're gonna get to like a
she's got the baseline.
We didn't get to the melody.
Got Coyote. We're never gonna get there.
I told you. It's never gonna start.
I'm gonna have to submit some Toho fan game that has Bad Apple in it somewhere again. I actually did test one this time, but I had to reject it.
Why don't?
It was brand new too. It was like literally came out like a week ago, I think.
Why don't you just submit the Toho game that has Bad Apple in it?
Just submit the
I'm not
NES
submitting
ROM
Toho 4.
that just plays the song and the
I'll
animation
submit the
of
Sega
it.
Master System version, or
Yeah.
the Atari 8-bit version, or
You could also submit Beat Saber. Every second fan song in that is Bad Apple.
And then I would be like, auto scrollers rejected.
yeah, reject it. Auto scroll.
Oh, the music reset again. Withhelde is having a lot of issues with this room.
Yeah.
This one jump is
The
looks
one
pretty
at the
hard.
top, right?
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
looks pretty hard.
It's just one tight jump. You just gotta get right to the end of the platform. That's all it comes down to.
I think
And
it's
I-
mostly the double jump timing that matters. There we go.
I guess also it's about not hitting your head on the ceiling on your first jump.
So. Okay. Now.
6 floor difference. But I mean, these screens were short and easy.
Oh, here's a decision. Do you go across the top? MisterZimbu does and gets it first try.
Incredible. I was just about to say, do you think they took away the double jump because MisterZimbu didn't seem to be doing it, but then he did. Fast and answered.
Yeah, I think the double jump doesn't get you enough height to actually get you up to the next platform in that sequence, so...
It's a clean room. 74. We're getting to the end of the goal.
Oh.
75 is apparently
We
the
got some
third boss.
blinking lights.
What are these lights about?
Clip art balloons?
Oh, it's a troll.
That's it.
Alright, you can make this easy. I thought this was Valuigi. I still think this looks like Valuigi.
It is not well.
Good.
Oh look, it's another
Oh, of
Toho
course.
character.
Sawako!
Yeah, it's Sawako.
It's her, she's the problem.
You actually gotta fight him. This is a boss. It's
Yeah,
not
this
a...
is an actual boss.
It's
Not really much of, but I don't know why MisterZimbu isn't. It's the exact same pattern every single time.
Use your spell card, Zimbu.
you just jump sometimes.
It's,
Ooh.
this is another troll. This is not a real boss.
The pattern's changing.
this is still like the easiest boss fight ever.
I'm just waiting to actually start doing like Sawako's patterns.
Well, I don't know them, so I wouldn't recognize it.
Withhelde dies late on floor 68. Is really out of time.
Oh, Zimbu's cutting it really close. There we go.
Oh,
That's it.
congratulations, MisterZimbu.
39:27 is the time. We did have some other finishes from some players racing along. Rickery got a 26:12, Marshmaster 31:39.
Yeah, pretty good times
Strong
compared to the
players.
testers, apparently.
I mean, that's this game. It's a reverse troll game. Like the bosses are like really easy.
Oh, see, Rough Shadow forfeited because it kept crashing. Apparently, it was a persistent crash.
Yeah, thankfully it didn't happen to either of our two players.
MisterZimbu, the destroyer of predictions.
Withhelde getting well acquainted with this very first app.
Why am I on predictions? Oh yeah, I'm number 1 predictions. Me and Maurice. Me, Maurice, Shrambles,
really?
and Archivist. Yeah, we're all number 1.
I'm usually really bad at this.
It's because I have the superior title this time.
Oh, it's not a troll this time. Those spikes are real. You do gotta jump in between them.
Oh yeah, there was one earlier like that.
I love the worst version of Bad Apple I've ever heard.
Well, the first 10 seconds. Hello, MisterZimbu.
How did you love I don't want to be the guy?
No, I think your mic is not working.
You may be muted, yes.
Why does this happen every single time somebody joins commentary? Like, every single time.
They mute their mics so that we can get clear audio and then forget to turn them on. I don't know. I don't have answers. Okay, we see it lighting up. We're not hearing anything.
That's even
This
worse.
happens too.
Yeah, that's even
I don't know
worse.
why this happens.
I was gonna say that it's. Well, wait.
I
I
blame
heard
Discord.
something. And then no more.
Are you alive?
Can you not hear me?
I can
There
hear
we
you
go.
now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hello.
hello.
Welcome to the land of the living.
How did you
Glad to-
enjoy not being
glad
the
to be
guy?
here. I prefer to think I am the guy, but
Oh, you were already the guy.
maybe.
Well, this game's not about guys at all. This is conquering
About
the blow
blow game.
game, whatever that means.
Oh yeah, she was wearing a bow. I saw that. So that's Mrs. Guy, I think.
Mrs. Guy.
This is good.
The Miss Pac-Man school of video game character names.
So yeah, did you think,
yeah.
was this easier than you expected?
Oh, it was a lot easier. So I suspect the whole point of the game is that it trolls you by not trolling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that jump from
Good
Withhelde.
joke.
What? She just slipped
jump.
between.
That was a real needle threading there.
So
Yeah,
you
we
were
were just as scared when we pulled this game and when we saw it like in the testing sheet and we played it and we're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad at all.
you were behind for the first like 15-20 screens or something, and it was that big empty room with a bunch of spikes at the bottom and blocks that appear everywhere to stop you from touching them. And Withhelde was like really scared. She was like moving pixels out to make the blocks appear one by one.
Just like, where's
And-
the trap? What do I need to do?
Yeah. She was there for so long that you just caught up in like 30 seconds or something, and after that it was back and forth in a pretty good race.
Oh, I hated this room.
But yeah, after that, you guys were pretty neck and neck until about I forget what
Like
was it
60,
Bad Apple?
62. Yeah, did you enjoy the first 10 seconds of Not Bad Apple? It was really great.
The first 10 seconds of
Not Bad
Apple
There was,
for over
I-
4 minutes.
to be honest, I didn't even notice it.
That was when you started getting the black and white.
Ah,
You're lucky because we did. We noticed it a lot.
It's like, when is it gonna start? But yeah, other than that, like Emma's Withheld was, well, actually she was kind of behind for a while, but usually you guys were within like 3 rooms of each other.
oh, good, close race. I like that.
Do you have any experience with I Want to Be the Guy, or that sort of genre of platformer?
I guess I'm dating myself when I say I played the first one when it came out. I didn't play all the way through it. I just did a couple rooms and I'm like, oh, it's one of those games.
It's okay, you're
but
not
other-
dating yourself because I've played it too.
You're in good company.
When it
Okay.
came out. It was 2007.
Really? That's it? I could have
Yeah.
sworn it was a lot earlier than that.
Well, Withhelde is very close to the end of this room. She's got it.
I did not like this room because this game needs. I guess it's the I want to be the guy physics in general, but it doesn't have the Wile E. Coyote physics. So getting those jumps off those platforms is so hard.
Like
Yeah.
you just start falling.
Yeah, like it. 90% of the time, it just treats your first jump as your second jump because you were falling.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
right,
something
like
I
right
saw
there,
both of you
right
Yeah.
there.
consistently doing
Yep.
for the whole race.
oh! Now that we've had someone who's played the game in here, how about the physics? The wall jumps. Wall jumps. Well, how did you feel about the wall jumps?
Glad that was in the pace bin. Because I'm just like, okay, that I would not have figured out how to do that on my own. Granted, I didn't see how weird it was without that, but it did feel weird holding down the shift key and having to do that.
Oh, so you were holding down. You had to hold down the
Oh,
shift key.
We're getting a
Yeah,
Skype call.
I'm assuming that I'm assuming that's what the jump scare actually was oh no, my boss is calling.
That's the most terrifying thing that happens in the game.
I'm almost done.
But you can see what Withhelde was doing in the other level as well.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a bit
Doing
behind.
the
on
classic,
stream,
I want to be the bad guy.
but- Oh, just go.
I warned you. This game is so weird. Like,
Is this Toho music?
it doesn't sound like anything Zune would compose.
I think it's just a really bad MIDI
Oh,
selection
phase two?
for it.
Yeah, I think it's just a bad MIDI, yeah. Well, there's no romantic trumpet. Of course it's not something that
Yeah.
Zune made.
This gonna be first try?
Oh,
Oh, the song starts actually.
it's not MIDI.
It's going somewhere.
Oh, this song's pretty good. I don't mind.
It's not the same song. The same 10-second, like, 4-beat loop.
Ugh, Withhelde is making it so close for no
Oh,
reason.
she's going so high to jump over these when
Alright,
she
nice.
doesn't have to.
Damn, first try.
Nice.
I'm just glad it wasn't Bad Apple again.
All right, 48:27 is going to be the time. Looks like Withhelde didn't like it. Comment, I warned you this game would be trash.
That's the thing Valuigi said.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Alright.
I thought
Who
he
is
was
this song
the
from?
hello.
Hello.
I Withheld.
I'm
Hello.
back.
That was surely a game of what I kind of expected.
You expected this from an I Want to Be the Guy fan game? Because that's not what I expected.
I expected I wanted to be the guy, and I got somewhat cool jump puzzles. I got irritating eye visuals,
Oh yeah.
and I got
Oh yeah, that was the worst part.
The red level.
Dated 2008 internet jokes.
And you got 10 seconds of the opening of Bad Apple.
hey, I almost got to the actual song.
I don't think it ever starts. Like, I think it just legitimately doesn't start. That's a good troll. You know what? They trolled us. Good job, whoever
Got him.
made this game. Yeah, it was a little surprising to see this game in. We saw it on the testing sheet. When I saw it on the draw sheet, I'm like, did Polari really submit this? Like, really? And then we played it, was like, oh, it's acceptable. It's a video game.
It
That's
was
playable.
definitely a video game.
You expected I Want to Be the Guy, and you got I Guess I Could Be the Dude.
I guarantee you there's an I Want to Be the Guy fan game with that name. It's got to be out there. Well, looking at the brackets, MisterZimbu moves on to fight the winner of Nest Kamikaze and that one guy, and then Withhelde fights the loser.
I'm more comfortable in losers bracket anyway.
I
get
hope
to
that
enjoy
Ness
my-
goes there, and I hope that you bop Ness. 'Cause that would be funny.
I'll eventually bop Ness. Don't worry.
I
It might
bop
be in like
Ness, but it's only
losers
because I was
finals or
farming.
something, but I'll bop Ness.
I believe
do-
in you.
So I have to fight either Ness Kamikaze or someone who can beat Ness Kamikaze.
Hey,
That,
back
sound,
in
that sounds fun.
There's a
Back-
lot of people that can beat Ness.
the, yeah, it's like back in the day, I used to beat Ness all the time. It's
If you've done as many races as Ness has, you're gonna get beaten a lot. Unless you're Maurice.
oh no.
Maurice is the exception.
I have done a lot of races.
And you've won a lot of races.
Yeah, good. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, you're 969 races of 577 wins. Imagine being this guy.
Well, I want to be this
Yeah,
guy.
Congratulations to both of you. It was a great race. It really was a very close race at a lot of points, a lot of back and forth. It was a very entertaining race.
Yeah, it really was. Like, one of you would get ahead by like a room or two, and then get stuck, and then the other person would catch up, and it would just repeat and switch sides. It was pretty good.
Ooh. Can't wait to
Definitely.
watch it.
Alright, let's have a look at what is coming up. Because what is coming up is 4 matches. Well, not tomorrow, but tomorrow we're gonna have 2. We have ND4H versus Hectate. The clear favorite to win any tournament that we have. So let's see how that goes. I mean, an upset would be very exciting. And then in just about 24 hours, we've got Lost for Words versus Nakarashi. And I haven't seen Nakarashi and Lost for Words. Not so much.
I've seen Lost for Words, I think. I haven't seen Nakarashi. Nakarashi is definitely new.
Alright. Well then, we're gonna probably see you in about 23 hours then for ND4H versus Hectate, a winners 2 match. And then we'll stay live. We'll get those matches done. Sounds gonna be exciting, I think.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Thank you two for racing. Thanks Smith, TPC and Cyro for joining me.
Anytime.
It was a great time.
Thanks for
We're
hosting.
both first place on predictions, so we
Oh
gotta
yeah,
stick together.
yeah, of course. And Right Side won the Aqua Kit race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All right.
take my
Yeah. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow.